And now, The Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Hard-headed. What's up, everybody? It is The Bonfire, Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. We are live on a Monday.
I was going to scream something to Merkface Andy, and then the mics got cracked right on it, so I was like, yeah, and I had to pull it back.
That sexy man is Dan Soder.
Hi.
I'm Big J. Oakerson. Follow us along at The Bonfire SXM.
I don't like that at all.
I don't like it either. I like to see
Get it out of my way. So I want to look at you right in your baby blues.
How many times do you think we just talk through that microphone stand?
Never, because I won't allow it.
I won't let it happen.
I'll break it down.
What were you going to yell to him?
Check that guy David from California. Check on that video.
I'm looking at it.
Is that a
right
real
now.
thing? Okay.
I can't tell, though, yet. I think I need you to back it up.
You need me to talk?
I know what he's talking about. I found it.
Is it a man and his dog?
No.
Is it recent?
No. If I looked up the same thing that he's talking about, it's not recent. It's
Let's
like
just go
old
right
footage.
to David. David, you there, buddy? You're on The Bonfire.
We had so many things that we planned to talk about,
I know,
and then I looked down
this
at
is
David's
great.
call, and I'm like, well, fuck, I want to talk about that.
Yeah. David, you there, buddy?
Yeah, what's going on, guys? Hey, it's David. Previous Bonfire, episode 110, the ant fucker, the chola on the carpet roll.
I remember.
Okay. Yes, of course. You're cataloged forever on our Bonfire character poster, much like The Simpsons
It's
had.
lightning.
All right, let me go over to the archives here at 110.
Ah, yes, that was a fun episode. I was wearing shorts.
38.
We've never seen this. We have never seen this.
Holy shit.
How did you find this, David? And what David is talking about?
I sent it to Christine on Instagram.
Well, Christine's fired now.
Yeah. Better check her.
So wait,
Check your privilege,
how did
Christine.
you find this, though?
I'm just, I'm a Glazer and I'm a Craig Glazer fan. You know what I mean?
So what we're talking about, what Jay and I are talking about, David, with, is a video of, it looks like Craig Glazer in jail.
Yeah, and he's
It
like.
says,
in a
who wants to see Craig
Glazer?
Glazer?
Craig Glazer in jail.
At what point is he in
Under
the...
1,000.
Do they
He's
interview
like
him?
lifting weight. No, he's like lifting weights on a bench, but he's just like, it's just funny because he has like on a Goldie's gym tank top. It's like, what the hell would give you that in prison?
That's
he's
so...
Like, I got it.
Oh, wow.
Dude,
Dude, the glaze is jacked.
That's not him.
Oh, I thought that was him. I was like, dude.
No, they show him in a second.
There I am. I'm bad. All me.
You got to find this Merkface, or Christine. It's somewhere in there. Right there.
Whoa. All right.
Yeah.
That's him.
I don't want to brag. He's cranking up about $1.35 right there.
And I'm going to tell you this. No, it's 25. Yeah?
No, $1.35 if he's got 45 on each side.
I think those are 25s on each side.
No, 25s are smaller than that.
You're doing your time here or across the street. In fact, I would go across the street if I could get out of here a year earlier. You're incarcerated, and even though you can drive around and see the tennis court and see the yard and see all these things that look like they're really great, it's bullshit.
I still get fucked. That's what they cut off. And even though there's a tennis court and a nice place to walk, I still get raped in the showers.
A couple things are going on here now that's bothering me.
Okay.
When you watch YouTube, this is how you get into a spiral. Here. These are a couple of the things we have available to us right now.
This is bad. We got to back out now. This could go down.
SNL's Chris Kattan gets slammed by comedy club owner, and you can see that it's Craig Glazer, and it says something drops with cough drops with Dustin, which I'm hoping is Diamond. The original Stanford and Sons pilot, that's 13 minutes long. Oh, man. And then I believe A Man and His Dog, episode 10, I don't believe we've seen that. Maria?
I think we have.
Maria?
I think we saved Maria for a rainy day.
I thought we left off at 9.
Did we?
Yeah, because I don't think 10 was available.
I don't think so either.
Wait, so 10's a hot new one?
I think it's a fresh cut.
It's a fresh cut.
I think it's a fresh cut.
Jay, we have so much stuff to get to and a wonderful guest today. I mean, do I want to blow off work and just glaze away the day? Yeah, I absolutely do.
I just want to glaze out, man.
I just want to glaze out. I want to put on a robe and glaze out.
I released Man and His Dog Part 10. Bonfire glazes right over it.
I'm like,
get it? I said, do you get it?
I'm like Beyonce. I put out an album. No one knows. I set the internet on fire.
Dogs there.
Dogs there. Yeah, we do have a call with Adam Newman on Wednesday, who put out the post that we...
Is it a call? Is that what we were finding out?
Yeah, it's going to be a call.
Where the fuck's he at?
He's in L.A.
Oh. Well, we can revisit this on Wednesday.
Wednesday's going to be Glaze Day.
Glaze Day. It's going to be Glaze Day.
We're going to go big on Glaze that day. David, thanks for the info, man.
All right, man. Love you guys. You guys are awesome. Keep it going, man.
Thanks, David.
brother.
Have a good one.
It's David, everyone, from episode 110.
Someone's driving a truck. That David from 110?
Wait a second. I know that guy. I know that motherfucking voice.
Let me check my Bonfire catalog. Yep.
What do you want to jump into first, Dan? We got a pool of...
I mean, there's stuff that I know we're going to have a lot of fun with, but the Easter weekend, you had a good Easter?
I did have a good Easter.
Bunch of people over?
Yeah. Carla. Little Isabella was there. I can't call her little at 5'11".
Yeah.
Mike Vecchione.
The flat top of comedy.
Wayne. Ray. Kurt Metzger. His chick.
That's a great Sunday.
It was a good hang. Yes, Davey Smith. Yeah, good times. Lasagna. Pasta pajuts.
Oh, you guys eating good.
Yeah, we did eat good. What?
See, we keep getting sidetracked. We want to catch up on the weekend.
Damn it.
And then
listen, we're going to take the call, Christine. Stop
teasing us.
Stop distracting us with amazing. God damn it. It looks like they had so much fun together.
They did. They always have fun.
Tell me about your Easter weekend.
It was good. I saw some friends. They have babies. I saw the babies. One of the babies.
Now you're scurrying through the story.
I just want to get to this.
I know, you're scurrying through the story. Take it slow. You pick up the baby. How does it feel in your arms?
Like a bag of wet meat. I try not to drop it.
Was it a floppy baby? Were they trying to do all
No, he's got neck muscles, so he was looking and putting his hand on my face and grabbing chin and nose.
But I mean, sometimes they flop because they just want to not be with you.
All I know is this baby had crazy core strength because I kept lifting him up and he would just like isolate his legs where I'm like, yo, I just feel him lock up in his torso. Like, all right, baby.
Little baby Sanders?
Yeah, he's just
baby
like
Barry Sanders.
He's just holding it like rings.
Cross?
Iron cross it. He's like, I do this all day, bro. I'm going to get out of that crib. I'm going to get out of this crib.
What was the? Well, that might be one before your time. What was the gymnastics movie, Lou? When we were kids, that everyone saw American Anthem.
Yes, that's correct.
Is it American Anthem?
Christine,
that was a big.
Can you bring up American Anthem? Because I think I might be too young for that.
The trailer. Oh, you got to watch American Anthem. It's great. First of all, what's his face's wife? The great one, Wayne Gretzky's wife.
Yep.
Janet Jones. So hot in it.
We should do a live viewing sometimes.
But this is in the 80s when they did all those things like they brought nobility to everything, like inter-school karate, swimming. This was gymnastics.
Here's the trailer for
this movie's great with Mitch Gaylord.
It's a Lorimer motion picture. That's always in this is just a girl on a crossbeam.
Mitch Gaylord was so good looking too.
Why is this guy? Oh, Mitch Gaylord. That sounds like an insult.
Are you sure you know what it is?
Pause it, Christine. That sounds like a real insult that you would say. You're being a real Mitch Gaylord right now.
You're being a real Mitch Gaylord.
That's the guy from Rocky IV.
He was Drago's trainer in Rocky IV. Now he's the American trainer, but he's a Russian guy.
Right.
In American Anthem.
One speed.
But that's why I even know what an Iron Cross is. That was a big deal to pull off the Iron Cross in this movie.
Like Vince Vaughn pulls off an old school.
But even when he gets
still holding.
Yeah. When he gets upset in the movie, he goes out into the woods. He has like a woods gymnastics.
Is that the Footloose? Is that the gymnastics equivalent of the Footloose hate dance?
Yes, it's exactly what it is.
Man, hit play.
Do you remember that, Jacob? When he goes out there and he just does like he's got uneven bars set up in the woods.
Oh God, we have to do a live viewing of this movie. Hit play. Janet Joe.
It's never going to be great.
That's up to you, isn't it? Keep working.
Oh, that's Gretzky's wife?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, the director of Purple Rain.
You had an opportunity and you blew it. You gave up. What about you?
He thinks he let you down.
He hasn't let me down. It's just the opposite.
You quit now, you'll just be a loser. First it's a scholarship, now it's this.
Everybody's
me?
It's so lit like an 80s movie and everything. Every scene, you're like, well, this is 80s light. That's 80s light.
I mean, you couldn't get away with this being the trailer of a movie today, which is like all those scenes of just like, one opportunity. And it's like, you had your chance and you blew it.
And what about you?
I have a rocky relationship with my father.
And what about you? I'm going to start doing that when people are late, when I'm late to something. Like, dude, you're going to be 10 minutes late. And what about you?
And I tried to do something extraordinary.
Yeah. You gave up everything. They make the hero just a real piece of shit, and his only redeeming quality in this trailer is he's good at gymnastics.
Oh, the Lord?
Oh, yeah. Old Mitch Queer God.
Mitch Gaylord was so super handsome, though.
Oh, my God.
Janet Jones, though, was also in famously Hot for Teacher video, right?
Was she really?
Yeah, wasn't she Miss Phys Ed? I believe so.
Jacob, look it up. But let's keep rocking.
Van Halen, Hot for Teacher?
Do you work for the Hot?
No, the Steve Winwood Hot for Teacher.
No, the Eagles cover.
I think you're wrong.
Jump ahead.
I'm going to write a song about something that's illegal in 30 years when people start doing it.
But then my homework was never quite like this. Christine, jump ahead to Girls Dancing. That's David Lee Roth, not Janet Jones. No, now you jumped way too far ahead.
This is fun. So basically...
that's her. It is, 100%.
No.
It's not a question, Lou. It's her.
She's the first, Miss American pageant.
Yeah.
I don't know. Prove it.
Well, good
news.
news.
Look it up.
She's here. Come on in, Janet Jones.
It's just a blonde girl from the 80s. It's not Janet Jones.
It's Janet Jones. That was a big... Why would I just pull that out of my asshole?
Is anyone else...
Hot for Teacher, music video facts. There's not one, but two models who play the teacher in the video. One was Donna Rupert, first runner-up in the 1981 Miss Canada pageant, and also Norwegian model Lillian... Ooh. Many websites list Wayne Gretzky's wife, Janet Jones, as playing the teacher, but that's untrue.
Point Witzky.
All right, Lou. Pull out your dick.
Brain busters.
You know, whenever we have our bets, it's one tug on each other's way.
Are we not going to talk about the fact that teachers are now fucking their students and it's bad?
Thank you, Van Halen.
Thanks, Van Halen. You got all these women all horny for these 15-year-old studs.
It's never upsetting when it's the boy student.
Never. South Park did it the best. One of my favorite jokes of all time about South Park where he goes, "Where are all these sexed up teachers when I was a kid?"
Yeah. Where were they? They're very, once in a while, they're beat looking.
But most of the time,
most of the time, they're hot. What? And they're nailing the kid who's already getting nailed by other people anyway.
Yeah.
So he goes,
I'd leave my stupid hot 15-year-old girlfriend for this 31-year-old mental patient. Chris Laker had one of my favorite jokes of all time a couple of years ago, where he had a joke about when you're a 14-year-old boy, it's such a limited time to jerk off to 12 to 14-year-olds. He's like, in your whole life, you only have like a 2-year window, and then it's all adults because it becomes creepy. And that's let's move on with the trailer.
You want to find out what's going on with American Anthem still? We'll wrap it up. It's great.
I want to see the end of this trailer. American Anthem. Flips. Hot chicks. Flips. Oh, there it is in the woods. Oh.
A little,
Dude, we have to watch this.
I'll watch it with you again. American Anthem's fantastic. I bet we can get Jacob for a sleepover to watch American Anthem.
Oh, dude. First off, he's driving fast through the woods. Someone dies. They have sweaty sex.
Also, B storyline. There's a guy in a wheelchair who can never do gymnastics, so he makes the mixtape for her to do her dance to. And he looks like Eric Stoltz. This guy lost all of his jobs to Eric Stoltz. Yes. See if you can find the handicapped guy from American Anthem picture, Christine.
Purple Rain, featuring the music of Mr. Mister, Stevie Nicks, Andy Taylor, John Parr, and INXS.
What a weird thing to have at the end of an actual trailer.
From the director of Purple Rain. He didn't work after this.
John Parr? Who the Christ is that?
John Parr? Dude, don't be knocking John Parr. That dude's
John Parr. He's my buddy from college. I got him a gig where he plays a couple keys on a Casio.
Got married young, but guy had hands you'd die for.
I mean, in high school, that guy could shred.
Oh, here's a 7-minute version of American Anthem. That's pretty fucking hilarious.
In about 7 minutes. I like anything where I like that he builds something in the woods.
Oh, yeah.
There's such creepy undertones.
No, it's his woods.
Wow,
gymnastics.
that's old Mitch Gaylord, and he's building in the woods. That old fancy boy does his faggy flips in the woods. Deep in the forest, he puts on tight pants and goes and flippity flops.
Why don't you go out to your gymnastics in the woods, you sissy ninny? Oh, hey, look who it is. It's one of those forest queers. Yeah, you're coming out. Oh, yeah, look at you coming out of the nothing. Why don't you go vaulting to each other's dicks back there, fancy pants? I got a pommel horse for you. It's called your Asian boyfriend. Why don't you put your neck through one of those rings and hang yourself there, fruit cup? Uneven bars looks like two even queers going at each other. Parallel bars? Is that what you call your dicks when you're running towards each other? I got a floor routine. Lay down behind my Gran Torino. I'll run right over you.
Racist Clint Eastwood, when will you not be funny?
It's not going to happen, I don't think. Christine, did you find the handicap guy?
No, when I'm searching for it, what's coming up is a guy getting in trouble for not standing during the national anthem.
His name's Colin Kaepernick. He's no longer.
Oh.
You're not getting
the character's name?
I go to IMDb and look up.
Well, no, you know what? If you go to YouTube and look up Janet Jones' floor routine, what are you shaking your head for?
She's like, she just doesn't want to do it. She's becoming insubordinate.
Oh, jeez. Is this it? Is it over?
Yeah, this is where it breaks.
Is this where Christine's like, I'm not looking up any more stupid videos from movies that came out a year after I was born?
Also, got the Craig Glazer video about 6 months ago. You know what I did? Deleted the message. Fuck both of you.
Y'all a bunch of fuck boys.
Yeah, she's like, I don't know, maybe I'm going to decide to put out this fire.
Yo, y'all just a bunch of fuck boys.
Dude, we were outside just before the show. And is this it?
This is what shows up, so I'm looking for it. This is the floor routine, right?
Yeah. There's the girl she competes against.
Oh, here's the tape. Blast it, Lou.
They're going to make it a thing. This is the whole movie in 7 minutes. There he is.
Oh, wow. He looks so much like Eric Stoltz.
He looks so much like Eric Stoltz, dude. I'm telling you, he lost all his gigs to him. I always say I always say Dane Cook got booted out of Hollywood by Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, yeah.
Ryan Reynolds got all the Dane Cook work.
Also, he just has a mattress. I mean, that's Coke music.
Oh, yeah.
Stick to the routine.
Do not dance to your crazy music.
I do not like this. Too many beats per minute. This man has no body fat. Oh, hi.
By the way, I bet the movie holds up. Did you ever see it, Merkface?
Whoa.
You've seen American Anthem. Wow, you have no excuse then, Dan.
It has 2 stars on IMDb.
I mean, we gotta watch this.
Well, Christine's out. Christine doesn't like movies that have to have bars on the side of the picture because they never processed it in high def. All right, you can turn this off. It's all visual.
When did that come out? I feel like that's right in my wheelhouse, but there's no violence, and I was into violent movies when I was a kid.
86.
Yeah, nah. If there was no kind of fighting tournament or anything, get out of here.
Really, you didn't see Rad?
Saw Rad, of course.
Well, it's the same, but it's all in the same wheelhouse.
Yeah, I saw. That was like Airborne. Remember Airborne? The rollerblading movie?
Oh, yeah.
That might be
rollerblading?
Yeah, you might be too
Airborne
old.
Was a
aggressive inline skating.
Aggressive inline skating is Merc.
What was the one that had Seth Green in it?
That was Airborne.
Oh, I saw it then, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, your boy.
I had to see it.
Yeah, because he went to your school.
It was our homework.
They did the whole scene where he dresses up in crazy shit to go on a date to I'm Too Sexy. Yeah. And that was supposed to be the comedic relief of it.
There's always, all those movies have something where it's like, you can't believe, in this, whatever town they're in, like, that's the biggest deal in the world.
Yeah, and that you've never heard of it.
Whatever in this bumfuck town, female and male gymnastics is the biggest thing going. In that in Rad Town, fucking mountain biking is
in the valley. Karate tournaments
in the valley. Karate tournaments, yeah. Everything had its own little niche.
In Denver, it was killing bison. When we were talking about, we were out front. You were smoking a cigarette. We saw a gay couple, one of those gay couples that does not look like a gay couple.
Yeah.
It looks like two straight guys.
It looks like
hands.
two project managers at a construction site.
There was one guy in dad jeans and another guy dressed a little bit nicer, and they were just holding hands walking down the street.
And we just started.
We started doing how they have sex at night. Because they're not like, they're not like they weren't like, get over here so I can suck your dick. It was more like, hey, you look good. We're just doing regular gay guy sex.
Hey, John, what are you all boned up about, man?
Yeah.
What's going on there?
You want to watch another episode of Family Guy, or can I put this dick in your mouth?
You think you can suck me off for the end of this, or do you want to see how it ends?
Oh, dude, SportsCenter's Top 10's coming up, or else I'd say just throw it in my ass. All right, here's the deal. Whoever comes first has to shower last tomorrow. I got a meeting at 9:30.
You know what? I'll suck you off because I ripped a pretty big shit today, and I don't want you getting a little mud on your onion there. You know what I mean?
Dude, yeah, I love you, dude, and I'm thinking that, I don't know, I just don't feel good about my BH tonight, so how about, you want to just do mouth stuff? You want to play a game of Madden or just do mouth stuff?
You want a 69? But, dude, I need you to stay up on your hands and knees because last time you put a lot of weight on me, and it's hard to breathe.
And you know I love you, but seriously, I almost choked.
Yeah. Hey, Tim, a little more hand there. Tim, you're toothing me up, man. Come on, a little more hand. A little more hand.
Ow, dude, ow.
Bro. How many fingers is that?
I'm going to get a high life. You want to fuck? Just like the straightest way to do it.
I'm gonna grab an MGD. Should I make a dose?
Yeah. When I come back, you better be face down, ass up, bro. Yeah.
Oh,
perfect.
Stan, nice fucking gape, bro.
Dude, who's on tonight? Steelers, Ravens. Halftime, I'm gonna beat the shit out of that asshole. Halftime, I'm beating up that asshole.
I'll take Ravens with the points. You take Steelers, and loser goes elbow deep on the other one tonight.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna get you.
All right, you want to wrestle for it, or you want to just give in tonight?
Yeah, that's exactly how those guys looked while having.
It looks like it's such a weird, the intimacy looks like it's going to get so bizarre.
Yeah, what did you say it was like? The hug from Greece?
Yeah, remember when Kaneki and Danny Zuko hugged in Greece?
Yeah.
Christine, you pull that up, right? Oh, look, it's a musical now. She's okay.
She's already got it queued.
American Anthem she hates. Craig Glazer.
It's just hard to search for the guy in the thing that one time.
You go to IMDb.
He's on there, but he doesn't know the character's name or anything, and it's not showing up just from typing in handicap guy from American Anthem.
Oh, who's shitting your snatch today?
Nobody.
Nobody said look for the guy in the thing. I said the handicap guy from American Anthem. That's very specific. Merkface.
It's not coming
Look up handicap guy in American Anthem. I bet you find it in 3 seconds. If that happens, Christine, executive call, you're fired.
Yeah, that's just what it's going to have to be. I'm sorry, Christine. I don't make the rules. I just simply enforce them.
And you got to get this Glazer screen off because all I want to do is watch this one clip where it looks like Greg Giraldo.
It's called American
Anthem.
I'm going to buy it.
Well, you live with Vecchione. He'll watch it with you in a heartbeat because it involves exercise and rigorous diet.
He goes like this: do they watch what they eat? I go, yeah. And he goes, do they exercise? I go, yeah. I'll watch it.
I'll make popcorn.
But I'll make popcorn, but responsible popcorn.
Yeah, it's gonna be smart pop. But here's the thing:
no butter.
I'll say the girl gets the gold medal. You say the guy gets the gold medal. Whoever loses sucks the other one off in the bathtub.
I go, oh man, you heard our bit, Christine. I'm going to come to your aid right now and let you know that on IMDb, there are no faces next to the characters in this movie.
IMDb was your bad idea.
Hey.
I said look up the words. When I want to look up something, if on Google is so amazing, you could type in the most specific sentence and you'll find the thing.
Dude, you're being a real Mitch Gaylord right now.
Look, a couple of Mitch Gaylords holding hands down the street.
There's a bunch of people that all they do. Mickey Tever?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the guy. I want to know who this is.
The handicap guy?
Yeah.
Eric Stoltz's twin?
Eric Stoltz's twin.
It's Tim Stoltz.
Oh, this is the hug. That's how they have sex. Oh.
Just a slappy hug. That's it. That's how gay sex starts. Just like that.
Christine,
put the volume up. That's the pause button. That's what happens. Yeah. Those guys boo-foo and then they pull out combs.
He goes, yeah. All right.
Yeah. We should take our first break here. We've been dicking around this first hour. We got some fun stuff.
Good guest, too.
And a great guest coming in. We'll be right back, y'alls. It's the Bonfire.
It's the Bonfire. It's the Bonfire.
Hey, for some people, falling asleep can be as hard as the workday they just put in.
You're telling me.
But it doesn't have to be. Great sleep starts with the right sheets. And they're more affordable than you think, thanks to Boll & Branch. Boll & Branch sheets are crafted from 100% organic cotton. They feel incredible, get softer over time, and they last for years. Boll & Branch sells exclusively online, so you don't pay that expensive retail markup. Try them for 30 nights, and if you're not impressed, return them for a full refund. Can you beat that? I don't think you can. Anyone who sleeps on Boll & Branch sheets loves them. They have thousands of 5-star reviews. The New York Times, Forbes, and the Wall Street Journal all rave about them, and even 3. That's right, 3 U.S. presidents have Boll & Branch sheets. Who's that coming through the door right now? Is that a former U.S. president?
Why, yes, it is. John Adams.
John Adams?
I sleep on Boll & Branch sheets.
Wow.
Because that's what we want, the founders. We want you to have comfort.
Organic cotton.
Ah, yes.
Oh, boy. If you go to bollandbranch.com today, you get $50 off your first set of sheets plus free shipping with promo code COMEDY. That's $50 off plus free shipping right now at bollandbranch.com. Spelled B-O-L-L and branch.com, promo code COMEDY.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Yeah.
Call and response with old Kai.
Yeah. It is the Bonfire. We are back. Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. Big J. Oakerson, Daniel Soder. The whole gang's here. A frustrated Christine. A hyperactive Merc Face. Slightly lethargic Lou. And an indifferent Jacob.
Really just not giving a shit today.
Really, everyone's just here thumbing their own assholes.
Jay and I finding the strength to pull it all together.
Pulling it through. We saw some weird gay outside. That was exciting.
Big ups to Marcus Silva solving our crisis of who it is. Andrew White.
Yes, it was indeed Andrew White, who was gone from looking like Eric Stoltz to Gary Veter.
Why am I in the movie?
I don't understand why I was in a movie when I'm too young to have been in it.
If you know Gary Veter, that is a perfect Gary Veter impression.
If you were listening last week, and I think you were.
We all know you probably were.
And let's not even dick around here. You were.
I don't want to be this guy, but you were.
We spoke to Evan, who is in the Keith Jacob band,
a.k.a. my favorite line you said, the tight t-shirt
t-shirt mannequin.
The guy was zero stage presence, but a hell of a bassist.
Such little stage movement that his actual nipples have made indentations permanently in his t-shirts.
Yeah, dude, I didn't realize how much Evan looks like Ari Shaffir.
For a second, I thought that was Ari Shaffir.
If Dave Smith and Ari Shaffir fucked, it would be Evan.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. I blew Andy's mind. Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa. What childhood? Evan was playing bass for Keith Jacob.
Yeah, it's so hard. He sounds like an R&B star. Keith Jacob?
Oh, but it's not. Why don't you remind everybody who Keith Jacob is?
Do you got any of that?
Downtown, stinky puss woman wanted to bang it in the rodeo.
She likes horses and bulls and human dick, too.
She's got a horseshoe mark on her butt cheek.
She's in the animal play and butt stuff.
Yeah, getting fisted by the farmhand. We're not far off.
I mean, we're not. We're in the ballpark.
Give me a little.
Come on.
Give me a little.
Come on, Christine.
I love it more every time I hear it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And by the way, that is
Evan!
our friend Evan playing bass right there.
Fucking jamming. Listen to I look like I date your aunt, but I don't. I'm an attractive man that looks like he owns an auto dealership.
I got a motorcycle with a radio on it.
You're gonna wanna date my daughter when you're in high school. That's exactly what it looks like.
Pussy, sloppy, wet.
He does have hot girl dad face. Like a girl you have a crush on in high school, her dad, where you're like, oh, they are an attractive family.
Joining us is Evan on the bass.
Evan
from LA. What's up, Evan? How you doing, buddy?
Taking
I'm doing well. How you guys doing?
We're doing good. Evan, have you ever taken a shot at one of those dancers?
He's married, dude.
Oh man, they're kind of off limits, you know.
Are those Jeff's?
Are those his? Are those Keith Jacobs chicks?
Oh, those are actually like legit.
His daughters
from like the Pussycat Dolls creator kind of thing. Like they're legit.
Yeah, those chicks are hot as hell.
Yeah. Now you performed? You opened for Corey Feldman and the Angels on Friday night, I believe it was in Los Angeles. Thursday night in Los Angeles. Was there any beef between the dancers and the Angels?
Not that I saw, but who knows what happened in the girls' dressing room, you know?
Oh, so they all got dressed in the same dressing room.
There was beef between the Angels. It was Corey Feldman's beef.
or the Angels kept asking the girls for help.
Yeah.
They go,
girls, if you could just talk to Keith.
They go, baby, I want to help you. I'm a professional dancer, and Keith wants us out there right now.
Then they have to go live in Keith Jacobs' mansion.
Yeah,
Do something just as weird.
There's crucifixes everywhere.
All right, girls, start running patterns. I'm going to throw footballs at you.
Yeah. All the wallpaper's denim.
I like a bitch who can run around. I like her tall, fat, short, or stout.
That's how he orders his food, too. I want it cooked, grilled, put off the
I'm usually afraid of pork in case it's undercooked. I like it well done, off the bone, falling off.
That's how he orders his steak. I like a T-bone cooked, salted.
Hell, throw me up a porterhouse right in jiffy now. No fat, trimmed off, on the bone. You seem to have gotten along very well, Evan, with the Feld dog.
Yeah, man, he was cool. I took a picture with him, and we tried to get my girlfriend tried to get a feather for you guys, but got denied.
Sorry, I can't give you a feather because then they'll turn you bringing the power of the Feld dog out of the mansion. It gets unstable when it's out of the family.
I'll tell you, Evan, looking at your Instagram picture here with Feld dog, my confusion. Can't remember the last time I saw a man wear a shirt tucked into pants, no belt.
Oh, Feld dog.
Yeah. It's weird, right?
Well, apparently he's got a good bod from that sex article that they wrote.
Am I crazy that it's not weird?
He needs a belt.
He needs a belt.
You stop throwing peace signs like teenage Japanese girls.
Hey.
I also think those are corduroy pants.
Hi, konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Ichiban. I love Hello Kitty.
Evan,
Ichiban.
Coolest member of the Keith Jacob band by far.
Absolutely.
Stage presence.
I mean, Evan fucking rips it.
Yeah.
He's plucking that bass like Les Claypool. Taking her down. Because she's hot, stuffed, and she's a teddy bear. Oh, look at those dancers. The choreography's tight.
Oh, yeah. Those girls are tight, stinky, drippy, wet.
Oh, are you guys doing any more dates with them, Evan?
Well, we might. I actually got a little surprise for you guys. I got Keith Jacobs sitting right next to me right now.
Is that possibly true?
All right.
Oh, man.
Welcome to the
Crank it up. Crank it up.
Keith Jacob, welcome to the Bonfire. It is good to have you on the show.
Many have seen it. Every day they go to work. Every time they throw rope. She didn't keep a secret about her type of man. She liked to power, sticky, stoky win. She chased
Keith.
Welcome to the show.
Keith?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm here, man.
It's got to be rain and sniz in your world, my friend. You are a handsome man.
Well, thank you. It's my phone blew up on Wednesday, but they weren't handsome man quotes, so...
tight T-shirt mannequin.
Oh, tight T-shirt mannequin is, look, T-shirt's tight. You get a body for it.
Yeah, you got the torso. We're jealous of tight T-shirts.
We're jealous of tight T-shirts.
Yeah.
No, I'm not jealous of tight T-shirts. I've got plenty. It's just not on purpose. They became tight T-shirts. Keith, these girls? These two tour with you in this particular video? We're watching Ranch Hand.
Yeah, we've got 3. 2 of them do each show, and these are professional dancers. They're not strippers on a night off or anything.
Damn it!
All right. Well, so you have 3. Is one just in the bullpen in case like someone rolls an ankle?
Does one have to keep the midget and a baby, Bjorn?
Yeah, pretty much. One is sort of on reserve in case the other one gets a little flaky.
Jessica, I need you warming up right through halfway through Ranch Hand. Monica went down. We think she blew her MCL. I can cortisone her up, but I don't think she's going to get through the encore.
She's like, come on, Keith, put me back in there.
You know I live to dance, and I dance to live.
Hey, I will never forget what you did out there for me today, Monica.
I got to go put you down in the back.
It will not be forgotten. She's like,
go do your job, coach. I know you got a show to rock.
Was there any? I asked Evan, but did all the girls dressed in the same room as the Angels? Correct? When you guys opened for Corey Feldman?
We had our own dressing room, but I don't know where the girls may have all dressed in the same room.
Okay.
I don't know. It's
we just have a running theory. Got it. We have a running theory that Corey's Angels are runaways and that they're looking for a way out. We've studied their facial expressions during most of the live performances, and it does look like there might be some Stockholm Syndrome involved.
Are you tight enough with them where you can sneak into the Feld mansion and maybe put in some toilet cams?
Just a GoPro.
I'll take care of that tonight.
You just throw some toilet cams in there. It'll be fantastic for us. Here's the thing. I found this out through I have younger siblings here.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the hot chicks now, like the hot chicks, the young hot chicks now, it's all country. It's all for the country music.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Are you
They said when I was at a Mayhem Fest, which draws, the fuggliest of the fugly, all the guys who worked like the tour, like the roadies and the production teams and everything, they say none of them were country fans, but they all go, oh, no, we all hoped that we could always work like the touring country music festivals because it's just the most beautiful women come out to those shows. And like
Keith, do you have a lot of country fans come out to your shows?
Yeah, listen, it's a lot of rock too, but the girls at the country shows, I'm telling you, they are the hottest ones. I don't know what happened because it wasn't like that when I was younger, but it is now.
Apparently, fearing a punch from a man is sexy these days. He could go sideways on me at any moment. I'm gonna stick around for the encore.
Yeah, when I was a kid, like the girls going to country shows were like wearing like Marlboro Miles jackets shit.
I worked concert security in high school at the Fillmore. What was it called? Fiddler's Green in Colorado. It was an amphitheater, and I worked concert security, and I worked for Kenny. I did the Kenny Rogers concert.
Yes.
And I was working in the back. I think I've told the story.
But that's not going to be young, hot chicks coming up for K. Rogers.
But what I saw was two
your mom sucking off a door.
Turns out my mom fucks Kenny Rogers. No, I saw a girl beat the shit out of her boyfriend at the Kenny Rogers, and she was like man-sized. So that's why when you say like hot women at country, you're like, well, I saw a woman that looked like a man beat the shit out of her boyfriend when I was working. To the point that as security, we let it go a little bit longer than we should have because we were kind of scared of how to tackle the situation.
No, you know what it is? The look is good. If you're a hot young girl, the look is really good. The
cowboy
hat, jeans, the hat. They go on that Me and Christine got booted out for leering at girls on a mechanical bull in San Diego. They made us leave the bar.
That's so funny.
Yeah, you just weren't allowed to stand where we were standing unless you wanted to ride. We didn't get kicked out for leering.
You're wrong. They kicked us out for just sitting and watching. They go, if you're going to be in this room, you have to sign up to ride. I go, well, I'm not going to be that asshole.
Yeah.
The fat guy. Everyone's cheering while my shirt's tied up. Woo! Everyone's jiggling.
It's funny because you know it's not true.
What if I just hang on the thing? Goes, you can't take me.
Yeah.
You can't buck me.
So you notice, there are a lot of hot girls coming to your show?
Yeah, we do really well with the girls, believe it or not. It's pretty good.
Are you a single man? Do you get to enjoy it?
Single, never married, no kids, man.
Good job.
You're doing it. That's the smart way to do it, man.
And you have a name like an R&B singer.
Hell yeah.
You're just those names and lights an advertisement for dick.
I mean, just on pure averages, you're going to stumble across a confused black chick who has no idea what kind of music she's listening to.
She goes, I thought you were going to be up there in all silk singing about how you wanted to please me.
By the way, I sent you my pants.
Yes!
Yeah, really? We're going to staple them up in the office.
Not me. I'm putting them on.
I FedExed them on Thursday. You should have gotten them on Friday. They should be there. So
Jacob,
I thought you would get a kick out of it.
Find those fucking pants in the office. That is awesome.
Lace-up leathers? I'm putting them on.
Yeah, dude.
Dan, you got to oil up my legs.
They're not lace-up leathers.
Yeah. It's like he's been cool about everything except
the patches.
Yeah.
The patch pants.
All the patch with all the crucifixes.
I'm still getting them on.
Oh, man.
I'm going to blow those patches out.
Yeah. Keith, can you send us another pair? Jay thought it would be funny and it just ripped.
I have told the story on the show before, correct? When I was younger and I wanted to pour some sugar on me, Joe Elliott pants. And instead of knowing how to do that and making those holes with the phrase all over them, I just took scissor shots to a bunch of different parts all over my jeans. And then when I put them on, my big fat leg, it looked like I just got stung by bees.
Jeff,
every couple inches, they were just another fat lump of skin coming out of the...
just pop out? Because they were too small and too...
Oh, yeah.
Do you have a stylist that makes those jeans for you that you sent us? Or do you make them yourself?
No, a stylist makes those.
Okay. I don't know how it goes. I know some pro wrestlers make their own gear. I don't know how it is with rock stars and musicians. I don't know if you have to make your own shit.
Keith, you got the world on a string, my friend. Hot dancer chicks. You're single, no kids, never married, performing in front of hot chicks, and you have your own midget. And Evan.
Two midgets.
Wait, so you have a reserve midget? You have a reserve midget too?
No, we have two in the show. They serve as guitar techs, and when they bring Evan's bass out, the guitar is taller than the midget.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Does he do a thing where he lets it go with which way the bass is going? If it goes to the left, does he follow it when they're carrying a big ladder? You know, in cartoons and they have ladders and it goes,
oh God, it's going to the left, going to the right.
And it's great because Evan, who would probably be your closest direct competition in looks and swag, spoken for. He can't do it. He has to live vicariously through you.
That's a good way to pick your band, Keith.
Does he get to smell your dick every week?
No, Evan holds his own.
No, I bet. No, you guys, that's so cool. Did you enjoy? So, are you friends with Corey Feldman?
Yeah, how did that booking happen?
We got booked through the actual theater. No, we're not friends with Corey Feldman, but I got to say he was a nicer guy than you would imagine. So
yeah,
I would picture he's nice.
Yeah, we really he's going to be in New York.
Unless you're a woman who's forced to live in his home.
Yeah, unless you just got off the Greyhound and you really want a meal, then he's your best friend.
Unless you're some fucking hayseed from whereverville coming out to L.A. with a dream of living in Corey Feldman's house.
We're getting we think we're going to buy meet and greet tickets for when he plays the Highline Ballroom out here on his birthday show in July. So we're going to try to do that and to make a face-to-face to mend bridges.
And you have my word right now, Keith, that Lou, our engineer, is going to be wearing your jeans to that show.
I'm going to try to I sent you a note with the pants. I'm going to look into getting on the Highline Ballroom show so you can rip me in person.
Yeah,
dude,
you can come on the show.
Yeah, you guys got to come on the show. Come on the Bonfire before the day before the show, or 2 days before the show, I guess.
2 days before the show.
And yeah, if you guys get into town, man, please come on the show and hang out with us.
You got I think it's a Sunday night, July 16th.
Yes, okay. So maybe
the next day. You guys come on Monday.
Yeah, come in and do a recap on the 17th.
You got it, man.
Oh, we'll party hard Sunday night.
Oh yeah.
We'll get you. We'll make sure you get backstage.
It's the Fel Dog's birthday. I'm jumping out of a cake.
Oh
we don't have to buy meet and greet, so we can just get general admission.
Hell yeah! It's going
great.
to be sticky, sweaty,
hot and go. Keith Jacob. Keith, where can people follow you?
KeithJacob.com.
KeithJacob.com. Go check him out. Thanks for calling in, dude. And Evan, thanks for having. What a great surprise, Evan.
We love you guys, man, and we will.
And thanks for being good sports. And
we'll stay in touch. We'll stay in touch, and we're going to figure this all out. It's going to be a hell of a show at the Highline Ballroom.
Oh, this is really.
Right.
Take care, guys.
There's a new video, by the way, from the last show. It's just a little clip of Corey coming out. I posted it on Twitter and tagged you guys.
Oh, we'll find.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you see that, and I got a little my bass solo action in there. Just to,
all right, yeah, you gotta spice it up a little bit. Take a walk on that bass line.
Ooh, take the bass line for a little dance.
Oh.
Let's see where this goes, Daddy.
I got a needle full of junk.
We'll play that when we come back, everybody. Evan, Keith, thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much for all the love and support. We love you.
We're going to take our second break. I suppose.
Is our guest here?
I don't know, but it's almost...
He's here? Oh, yeah. Let's take a break.
It's almost 7 p.m. We'll take our second break, everyone. It's the Bonfire.
For some people, falling asleep can be as hard as the workday they just put in, but it doesn't have to be. Great sleep starts with the right sheets. Sheets. I don't know. And they'll be more affordable than you think thanks to Boll & Branch. Boll & Branch sheets are crafted with 100% organic cotton. They feel incredible, get softer over time, and last for years. Boll & Branch sells exclusively online, so you don't have to pay that expensive retail markup. Try them for 30 nights, and if you're not impressed, return them for a full refund. Anyone who sleeps on Boll & Branch sheets loves them. They have thousands of 5-star reviews. The New York Times, Forbes, and the Wall Street Journal rave about them. And even 3 U.S. presidents have Boll & Branch sheets. Who is that walking through the door?
Why, it's me, Gerald Ford.
President Ford?
Yes,
Do you use Boll & Branch sheets?
Oh, I believe in them quite, very much. They're 100% organic cotton.
That is
true.
true.
They get softer over time.
Now, and anyone from Michigan will know you need good sheets to go to sleep.
I have to get back to writing the Emancipation Proclamation, if you'll excuse me, Daniel.
That wasn't
you.
It's
me, Gerald Ford.
Well, he did go crazy before he died, so maybe that was it. But go to goldenbranch.com today and get $50 off your first set of sheets plus free shipping with the promo code COMEDY. $50 off plus free shipping right now at goldenbranch.com. Spell BOLL and branch.com. Promo code COMEDY.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
So, it's the Bonfire. We are back. Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. Big J. Oakerson, Dan Soder. We're going straight up old school hip hop today.
Why are we doing that, Jay?
We're doing that because of our guest today. Very excited. Long time coming. We waiting to have him in the studio for a while.
Yeah.
New York radio legend. Yeah. Hilarious comedian. DJ Cipher Sounds.
In the fucking
it
building.
finally happened.
Finally. We've been trying to get you on for fucking over a year, I think, at this point.
Well, thank you for having me, gentlemen.
Yeah.
We did EPMD before you got here, the crossover. Now we get some... I get excited to pick old school hip-hop.
Yeah. Cipher Sounds going to have his birthday party brunch at the Village Underground Sunday, April 20th.
Comedy Cellar.
At the Cellar?
Comedy Cellar.
All right. At the Cellar, April 23rd at 1 p.m. Go to ComedyCellar.com for tickets. That's going to be a fun show. One of those daytime, get a little boozy, watch some comedy.
It's the first comedy brunch at the Cellar ever. I invented it.
Black birthday celebrations are always great. Well, it's more
I don't
Puerto
think
Rican. More Puerto Rican.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be any. It'll be a normal Cellar show.
Yeah.
Just earlier.
Just with some brunch during the day. Was the food going to be before or after?
Before.
All right.
Have you had the new brunch menu at the Cellar? If you go by to the Cellar on a Sunday, the brunch menu is amazing.
Really?
I mean, amazing.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
It's new.
Brand new?
I overheard them talking about it. I was like, what if I combined a comedy show with the new items on the menu?
For your birthday.
A marketing genius.
Red velvet pancakes?
There's something red velvet. I don't know if it's pancakes. Might be French toast.
Oh, as long as there's red velvet there, I'll show up.
You go for the Velve.
I wonder if that's direct competition with the stand.
I don't know.
The stand throws down a nice
They do
brunch.
throw down a nice brunch.
So I wonder if if there's an actual. I'm jockeying for position.
I'm too busy. I'm booked on a Broadway snack show. Broadway doesn't have the budget, so they just give you a good pocket snack at 4 p.m.
I'm doing an on-the-run hot dog show.
I'm doing a Ha Comedy Club sunflower seed show.
I'm doing a chicken rice and white sauce show right by a cart.
Oh, you're doing the halal guys?
Yeah, the halal guys.
I'm doing a halal show.
I used to eat that on 54th and 6th when I worked at K-Rock. I'd get off work at 2 a.m. and I'd always eat it every Saturday. And I got some severe acid reflux because I started eating it more than 3 times a week.
The white sauce and the chicken and rice?
Put the red sauce on it.
Do you know a few of those carts around? There's one in Astoria for sure, and I think the one on 6th Avenue somewhere here.
54th.
They're like over $1 million a year businesses.
Yeah, the guy started when I first started working there in 2007. There was just the one cart on the west side of 6th Avenue and 54th Street, and then the guy was like, the lines were down from 6th to 7th Avenue, and the guy came up to me and goes, "Hey, listen, man, we just bought another cart. It's for VIPs across the street," and it was like half the time, and it was the same shit, and you were like, oh, and it was one of those things back in the day where you didn't want to tell anybody. You're like, I feel so honored that I know this, and that's where I'd go.
Yeah, because they see you on the regular more than just a tourist.
And they're like, the tourists with the fucking all the I Love New York shit on, they can wait to 7th Avenue. It's like, no, go across the street, same stuff.
You know, I Love New York shirts.
Yeah, I don't know. I just assumed that's
no rice for you. Wait, Merkface, you had chicken and rice today?
I had it today.
Is that why you took a work nap, you piece of shit?
I think so. It knocks you out.
Dude, you came downstairs looking puffy.
You had the outline of your watch on your face?
I can't believe how quickly you picked up on it, though.
Well, Dan
I literally woke up from a halal nap.
You can tell when someone's asleep because their eyes are always puffy.
My eyes are always puffy, though.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah.
That'd be a good trick to see if Cipher's sleeping or not. You go, Cipher's going to take a nap or not. We don't know.
We have no idea.
Walk in, you're like, wake up, or don't wake up. Or you've been up.
Or you could be like Kurt Metzger, because he's been awake for 7 days always. What? What happened? I don't know what's going on.
I was buried in a tunnel. I had to find my way out.
I just escaped the descent.
Thank you. I followed a golden retriever like Stallone in daylight. There's so many stories that I want to know because you've been around.
Oh, me?
Yeah. Crazy crazy shit. Because you were at how long were you at Hot 97 for?
I was at Hot 97 17 years. I started off as an intern. Worked my way up.
And you worked with my former boss, Tracy Clority.
Yep. Tracy put me on the radio, yep.
Yeah,
Is my mic too loud? Is this all right? Am I sounding right?
Yeah. Okay. So you were there 17 years, so you watched a ton of shit happen. Were you there? What year did you start working there?
I guess 97, end of 97.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So Biggie dies, and then you...
No, Biggie died before...
Yeah, March 97, I think?
Yeah,
right?
Before I started working there, yeah.
But you were still there for a lot. I mean, DMX, a lot of stuff coming through.
I saw DMX come through with at least 40 guys and security guard in the front of the not downstairs in the lobby, but at our security guard was like, you can't come in with all these guys. And that security guard was not right in the head. And him and DMX had a nice jail yard stare down.
No disrespect.
It was about to go down.
But this my nigga.
I know you be running the door, but this is a very reasonable crew.
2 of these guys do my clothes. Yeah. 2 of them do my hair.
Man, he was like one of them big bodybuilder types with nothing upstairs. And he was like, I'll fight all of you.
Yeah, he was itching for that because that's his shit.
He wanted it to happen.
Because then he goes home and he's like, "How was work?" And he's like, "How was work? I fucked up DMX and half of the Rough Riders. I beat up one of the guys on the ATV.
I just beat up 12 black guys wearing one-piece jumpsuits.
Downstairs looks like the X Games. This is a bunch of fucking.
Everyone's got what's the wolf brand with the wolf on it? Fox something. Fox?
Oh yeah, Fox Racing.
They're all wearing Fox Racing neon colors.
You know what's funny, man?
There's 40 unconscious black guys wearing neon orange and green downstairs if anybody needs me.
One dyke-looking chick.
Yeah, that stands up and does gun hands when they're driving down the street.
Baby. We were at another show with, DMX name is Earl.
Yeah, Earl Simmons.
So we were at some show, I forget what show it was, and it was like a sound check, and he jumps behind the bar, grabs a bottle of Hennessy, and just starts pouring it into his mouth. And his wife jumps on the bar and goes, "Yeah, Earl, drink that shit, Earl, drink that shit."
That's so great because that's
why you my lady.
Yeah, she loves when I drink a lot. She says I'm fun. That's also a name that could go super white trash, where she's like, "Get it, Earl.
Yeah, exactly.
I love you, Earl.
Drink that MGD, Earl."
Isn't that Dixie Chick song about murdering a man that beats you? It's like,
is his name Earl?
I think his name's Earl. But that's crazy that because he went up. Like now, DMX is kind of known for being a mess.
Yeah.
But you saw him
he was always a mess.
Always a mess.
Always a mess, but a great guy in person.
Yeah.
Like, so nice. But
that's kind of thing. All those those crying breakdowns he would have on stage and stuff like that, because he was hammered. Right, always he was just obliterated.
But even deeper than that, he had a lot of issues.
Fucked up childhood in Yonkers.
Yeah,
really? Bounced around in the system, real fucked with a lot.
I feel bad for those guys.
Yeah,
because in the hood, there's no I go to therapy.
Yeah,
I'm like a unicorn in the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People don't go.
They
to
think
therapy.
You're snitching.
Yeah.
Yo, you be telling your feelings to someone else? You be snitching on yourself, son. Yo, why you be snitching on your emotions?
Motherfucker talking to me about patient doctor confidentiality.
Hey, the problems don't start with me. They start with my parents.
I'm trying to break the cycle.
I hate my father, but I am him. Yeah. After therapy, DMX?
Yeah. I don't want to pass these qualities on to my kin.
The cycle gotta stop.
Yeah. It stops with me. Listen. Analyze, then move forward. You gotta know what you went through.
One step forward, one step back.
Stop. Write it down. Analyze it. Then come back. Don't think too quick.
Come to my appointment. Untangle the wires.
They got the Rough Riders reunion tour coming up soon.
That's gonna be crazy. Whatever happened to what happened to Drag On?
What happens to any rappers, man?
Yeah, you must have watched so many guys. Was there guys that you watched that had at Hot 97 that come in with a lot of shit talking and crew, and then they're just gone a year later?
A lot of people. Man.
You're like, Memphis Bleak. This is just the beginning for you.
Just all the stuff that you see. You're like,
a lot of rappers though. You got to understand. A lot of rappers look at rap and hip hop as a way out. Right?
Yeah.
So they're not fully committed to the art form.
Yeah.
Right? They're like, oh, I can make some quick money doing this. Mm-hmm. And then they get into the game, which the record industry game. And some people can deal with the nonsense and some people can't.
It's a bunch of white dudes like me that. We love the song. Here's what we need you to do.
Exactly.
We have a station in Tulsa. Can you call in and say you're listening to the best hits of today and yesterday?
And some people can't.
It's small shit.
But you go in,
shit.
let's say you somehow make a great record, one hit wonder or something. You go into a record company, they give you a $10,000 advance. Yeah. You know how much drugs you could buy with just $10,000 that just came in, and then they just go back to it was just a way to get some money.
Did you ever see a guy who had talent who was just you could tell he was gonna trip himself up? You just when he came into Hot 97, you're like, this dude's great.
Skilo, don't you forget about me when you're living in your ivory tower.
Oh, this is gonna be one of many. One of many. I'm gonna wish you had a bigger fucking pockets for all the money you're gonna make.
I mean, I've seen a lot. I don't remember one specific, but I'm just saying.
No one jumps out, but you saw a lot of guys.
A lot of guys. Even when 50 first came out, he had a song called "Remember How to Rob."
Yeah.
He
does How to Rob everybody.
Yeah, it was it was kind of like
it's trolling. Dude, it was the first ever trolling, and he got answered
because he got Missy Elliott. He had a bunch of people in that.
Jay-Z was how he'd rob everybody, but all he was doing that for was so a few people respond, and once they responded, it becomes big news.
Yeah, because Jay-Z said, I care about $1, fuck a 50 cent.
Yep.
Yeah, isn't that what he said?
And 50 went away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He went away. He had a couple records. They didn't do too well. And then all that stuff happened in the streets where he got shot. But he's made it back.
Yeah.
He made it back bigger than ever. And
coming from the hip hop world and now you're in the comedy world, you can see how kind of as comedians, it's better that we just always have this access to go do the thing we're doing, where you don't like have a song and drop away, and then no one gives a shit. Like you can go work clubs where not really people care, but you still get to do comedy every night.
Yeah.
Like I always feel bad about like actors and musicians who are like trying to get ahead, and they're like, well, you can't do your thing every night unless you're on tour as a musician
or
acting.
Have a demand.
Yeah, in a theater play or consistently on a show or something.
I wonder what the guys, how they're able to mentally wrap their head around that and just kind of do it. Like, I mean, that happens in rock and roll as much as anything. And some bands can, you know, you told me a while ago you were a big fan of The Police.
Yes.
The band The Police. And it's like, because they're so not accessible, they'll always be able to do an arena tour when they come back.
Yeah.
If Genesis got back together, it would be a fucking arena tour, right?
Absolutely.
Because they're not accessible, but like...
you look like a Foreigner.
Onyx couldn't get back together and do an arena... Foreigner with original members couldn't get together and do...
Exactly, because they're too accessible.
An arena tour. But I wonder if those guys, Onyx, can like process in their heads that now they're just kind of like small club acts and not... Like I said, I saw House of Pain at Irving Plaza a few weeks ago. It was fucking awesome. But like... You know, House of Pain won't have the biggest song in the world.
Somebody like that, like let's say Everlast, he has money.
Sure.
So he can go do kind of that. He'll do that stuff for fun.
Yeah.
He'll go on those small shows because he likes doing it.
Right.
He has a lot of money. And also he's very white.
Yeah.
I think there's a thing.
Jay tried saying he was the coolest white guy of all time.
He might be.
Thank you.
I said Jason Williams, the basketball player. White chocolate.
He was just searching for something.
But I think
also, I realize me and him also dress very much alike. Me and Everlast.
But something about the black community, the hood, whatever you want to call it, there's an ego thing.
Yeah.
And some guys just don't know how to be like, all right, let me just step back, go do some little shows, make some money, and figure it out.
Are you seeing that evolution happen now in younger artists like Kendrick Lamar and Chance the Rapper, where they really do seem focused on the craft and going and doing it?
It's always been some people.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, there's a lot of people who you think they kind of just faded away, but they were just trying to get a quick fix, quick hit of money.
Just trying to grab that
I mean,
dollar.
some obviously were sucked and faded away.
Yeah.
But now, also with like how many avenues there are to get your shit out there, like, you know, my daughter, who's actually in studio with us today, like, I mean, I know these names too from going on World Star Hip Hop, but it's like there's 1,000 like new rap names you have to know every day.
A billion.
There's a 21 Savage, a 22 Savage, Lil Uzi Vert, Little Uzi something else. There's 15 ASAP something.
It's like Asian names where you're like, I don't know, are you Kim Young Pot or Kim Young P?
You know what's funny nowadays?
Yo, I'm Get Money Soldier, and that's Get Money General.
Is it actually in order? Does it follow military rank? Yeah, but it's hard, like, especially being a white dude. I'm like, I know the top guys. I know.
Well, that's the thing. Like nowadays, there's so many, like you said, there's so many ways to put out music. There's these kids now that they could put out music and just have their fan base and go hit up their fan base in every city and make a living, but they never become superstars. There's like almost no superstars anymore.
Yeah,
You know
very
what I'm
few.
Shit, what was when we looked up Ugly God?
Yeah, Ugly God.
It's from what I saw, almost borderline talentless music. It almost made no sense when we were watching.
You want to look up Ugly God? Yeah, we found out, like, because we find guys that
I'm a hip hop fan too, so it's not. I'm not just like, I don't like just check out on the genre. I just don't get that.
But you think about the guys that are down in like Herald Square or Times Square, they're handing out their mixtape.
No, those guys are not rappers.
Yeah, those guys are just selling.
Those guys are just taking money from tourists.
Yeah, they're sending blank burnt CDs.
Yeah.
But we bought one, and it actually was a mixtape.
Oh, I'm sure there's some that put something on there.
And we listened.
Dan almost fought him, and then went back and bought his tape.
Yeah, we got into it a little bit. He got me to go 0 to 60 real quick.
Oh, Water, yeah, it's a hit.
Is this a hit?
Nah, like in the weird trap world.
What is that? I'm completely blown away on that. Trap music. I hear that term a lot.
Yeah.
What is that? What's trap music?
What is trap music?
Yeah.
This is like listen to the beat. That's trap. Just bounce your head.
That's trap music? That's what it's considered?
Yeah.
Like, the lyrics are almost useless.
I beat my meat.
Well, trap music is real. Like, trap is the drug house.
Yeah.
That's where it originally comes from.
Oh, okay.
So they call it, and down south, they call the drug houses the trap house.
I only know that from listening to Outkast and Big Boy, the Dungeon Family.
Yeah.
They used to call it the trap.
Yeah. And then T.I. came out with an album called Trap Music and then started a whole genre.
It's a
subgenre. Migos, Future,
we can write a trap song.
Music.
Oh, we could definitely write a trap song. But I mean, like, it's just like...
Drinking my water. Drinking my...
But
It's
there
got
used to be a thing
4.3... Ugly God, I Beat My Meat, where he's dancing outside of a 7-Eleven. It's got 4.3 million views. Yeah. I mean, that's what you're talking about with releasing music.
Yeah.
4.3, you do that in 1998, you've got fucking $400,000.
Yeah, you're on a mega world tour.
They're like, you're making money like that every weekend, and now they're like, cool YouTube video. Yeah. Thanks for dancing. There's a guy inside going, "Get out of here! Stop it! Stop dancing! You're making the people leave."
I want to have a way to reach black culture more, so I can say, can we get baggy clothes back?
Yeah,
I'm over the.
I was looking at my jeans today on the subway, and I'm like, they're a little too baggy for 2017. But these are perfect.
No, baggy clothes are back, just not the same way.
Yeah, you know what? They're baggy in the midsection and like
shirts,
or you look like a Canadian Mountie on the thighs.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it's all super tight around your calves.
Oh yeah, they dress you up like a director from the 20s.
Okay, you got a giant bullhorn. That's it. Over the set. Do we have the horse? Time to film the horse jump.
But it's kind of the same thing with the music, where so many shitty people can get through, and it's all genres of music. But I noticed this when I walked through the mall last Sunday. Me and Christine and Isabella were walking through the mall, and we walked past a store where, I mean, the clothes now everything's like bright orange and different stitching and all this crazy shit. And I'm just like, you know what it is? It's
future clothes.
Well, yeah,
we finally hit the time where it's future clothes.
I actually said it. I was like, yeah, everyone dresses like. I go, for some reason, to be in style now, everyone feels you need to dress like Captain fucking EO.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you what that is. But with all the outlets and anyone can upload anything to YouTube, like everyone thinks they're a star. I worry that there's going to be no more science and medical advancement.
Yeah, they're coming out with it.
This girl told me, she's like, why do you always put like a period like when you text me? I'm like, because it's the end of a sentence.
Yeah. How do you not know sentence structure?
I was baffled. Like, so you know it's the next sentence.
I got an idea. Educational trap music. That's all we got to do. I before E, except after C. I before E, except after C. I before E. That's your
thigh so baggy and your knee so tight.
Sometimes why?
Sometimes why? A-E-I-O-U-M.
Sometimes why? Sometimes why?
We just do basic, and they're like, first off, this Little Yachty track is dope as fuck, and I learned all of my multiplication tables.
Now a semicolon takes you to the next stop without jumping off the subject.
Oh, yeah, we can do school trap. We'll call it school music, and then no one will buy it.
But I said it's such a weird, like, everyone thinks they can, like, I mean, like, I just feel like the people who got famous at one point, like
you know what's funny though, when you hear people about getting famous in like the 30s or 40s or whatever, they're like, she was a singer, a dancer, an actress.
Oh, the triple threat.
Yeah, they could do everything, and then now they're like, I've got big tits, and I'm 19, and I can just
sure for music that can go that way, but I'm saying just to keep it in the genre of like hip hop music, like when it used to come out, like the people like. Where's the voice like Redman or Method Man or these guys? Like when they did something, you're like, it sounded so them. It was like a unique, interesting talent style.
That's definitely Kendrick.
Now I don't. Kendrick, absolutely.
Kendrick.
He's someone I like right now too. But everybody else, I couldn't tell you.
Nah.
When I watched that guy Future on some one of the MTV Awards or some of the Grammys, I just didn't get it. I didn't get it. I know my daughter's mouthing, "I love Future," but you just do because you're supposed to.
Yeah, but it's. I mean,
can I tell you a secret? Or not a secret, but this is like you have to be into the hip hop shit.
He's gay. Tell your friends, Isabella. Future's gay.
No, Future's one of the better ones, but Future is the cousin of Rico Wade, who was the Dungeon Family.
Yeah, like the guy.
So Future was a little kid in the studio with Outkast and Goody Mob and all those guys. Okay. So like that's why his music, even though he's making trap, it's better than the 20 other guys, right? Like who's much lower level. So
yeah,
like,
I read an interview with him and I found that out. And I was like, he was in the fucking. I mean, when the Dungeon Family was the Dungeon Family.
It all sounds the same, I will admit. But if you really took your time and listened to Future over like 3 other guys, you would hear the difference.
Yeah.
If you were looking to find the difference, is what I'm saying.
And Russell Wilson is his kid's stepdad, and I don't like that.
Every time I see Fetty Wap,
yeah,
I always think I want to like him because he looks weird, and I'm like, that looks like something I'd want to.
Yeah.
I like Lil Wayne.
You like
Lil Wayne is incredible.
Loved him.
Lil Wayne.
And you know what's so weird is when Cash Money came out, he was kind of like in the same vein as like No Limit, where everyone's like, "Oh, is this Southern shit that's going to go around, go away?" And
But
then
he
he got
always
really
a rap fan. Yeah.
But I remember when he got really good, everyone's like, "Lil Wayne's the best rapper," and I'm like, "The guy from Cash Money."
Yeah. No, but he made a conscious effort to be incredible.
When it got good.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I guess that does have. So, have you seen that before, Lil Wayne, where you saw a guy come in, maybe be dumb, not really
Tupac.
Really?
Tupac was a dancer for Digital Underground.
Yeah, but he had that verse on that song that was pretty good.
Yeah, it was okay, but not the Tupac we then ended up knowing.
So
you know what I'm saying?
So did he get on that and then be like, "I'm going to go do this my way"? Did he leave, or I mean? Because to me, Tupac came out and it was like All Eyes on Me. It was already full form Tupac, because that's how old I am.
No,
he was
always Tupacalypse Now.
Yeah, Tupac.
Yeah, Tupacalypse
Strictly
Now.
for my niggas.
And then All Eyes on Me. What is this?
That's just Lil Wayne.
Oh. Yeah, I'm always interested by that because it seems like.
Do I have to defend hip hop this whole show?
Yeah, the whole show.
Okay.
But I do want.
Not at all.
You don't have to
defend with me, buddy. I'd love it.
You have to defend R. Kelly. No, because there's a story.
Yeah, we come back. We should take our last break and then we come back so we don't have to take a break during it, and we'll.
I've wanted to hear this story.
I know this story's been teased to me for months.
It was a way for me to get on the show. Like, guys, I got an R. Kelly thing.
Yeah, you said it at the cellar one time, and I was almost like, "Just tell me right now."
I know, and Dan goes, "We got to hear it. Apparently, it's a great story with R. Kelly." I go, "I want to," and he goes, "No, I got to come on the show." And so I go, "All right, let's make it happen."
I go like this. Well, you want to go down?
It's not that great. Don't get the expectations too high.
We'll make it great. Embellishments. Cipher Sounds joins us in the studio today. This is the Bonfire.
Woo.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Yeah, you heard it here first.
Oh,
yeah.
Punks you up to get beat down.
Yeah, you heard it first.
Right.
Bonfire, Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95.
94.
Big J. Oakerson, Dan Soder, Cipher Sounds join us in the studio.
Cipher hanging out.
Yeah.
We've been trying to get you on the show for a while, dude.
Old school hip hop.
Christine just kept canceling you, and we were like, "Stop."
No, it's been my fault probably.
Let's meet both ways.
Let's mostly.
I'm a busy
blame.
guy, guys.
Let's mostly blame Christine.
You can check out Cipher Sounds birthday brunch Sunday at the Comedy Cellar. That's this Sunday.
I think it's sold out already. So.
It's sold out already?
Yeah, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry.
So you go outside. Outside.
You guys
Maybe
want to hang out with me after?
Yeah, there it is.
4 p.m.
4 p.m. You want a good afternoon hang? Cipher going to be
Every
down
15 minutes, we're going to throw some red velvet pancakes out the door.
This Friday, we're going to be at the Moon Tower Comedy Festival, Austin, Texas, at Antone's. At 7 p.m. Christine says all tickets outside of badges are sold out, so to get into the show, you have to have a badge. We're trying to work with them to maybe get some more tickets opened up because it is sold out. Going to be a fun show, so make sure you come on out to Antone's. Antone's Friday. And then Jay and I are going to be at Moon Tower Comedy Festival Thursday through Saturday. And then Big J going to be headlining the DC Improv in Washington, D.C. Thursday, April 27th through the 30th. And then he's going to be at Laughs in Boston. Laugh Boston. Awesome club. Been there before. Very fun. Big J's going to be there Thursday, May 4th through the 6th. Go to bigjcomedy.com for tickets.
Good for you.
And let's not forget, Dan Soder's going to be performing at the Last Stop in Calgary. That's right, Canada's coming back. April 27th through Saturday, April 29th. And after that, he's not done. He's going to be going to the Distress Factory in New Brunswick, New Jersey.
Oh, yeah.
That's Thursday, May 4th through Saturday, May 6th. That's right. If you're in the tri-state area, you can get your tickets over at dansoder.com.
Wait, where do you get the tickets?
Dansoder.com. And get them quick, because if you ask me...
I still like it. I like it every time. It really brings the room together.
It really does tie the room in. So R. Kelly story. I know we're dying to hear the story.
Yeah.
All right.
It's really weird because I feel like you're like a hot girl when we got back to the apartment. I'm like,
so,
but I'm like this. I'm like, so you got work tomorrow.
He's like, what have you guys been talking about? Like, I don't know, sex. Sex.
I just know you guys love R&B. I always hear you talking about it.
Yeah,
So
Jay's a massive R&B fan. I am a fan.
Are
of
you
R&B.
R. Kelly fan?
Watch Dan Body Roll. My body all over your
You don't get that
body.
unless you listen to Keith Sweat enough.
Yeah.
And if you fuck on silk sheets.
I'm a huge R. Kelly fan.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know that off top.
Yeah.
Sure.
If you look at my phone, I have a serious R. Kelly playlist.
So you have from the... When did he start? 93?
Yeah, I think there was... Yeah, 12 Play was around that time. But there's even an album before that when he was in a group.
Okay.
Public Announcement.
Yeah.
And then I got...
Then it was R. Kelly and Public Announcement, right?
Yeah,
Wasn't like he was like with them?
Yeah, whatever. I think that was the first one. I think there's only one Public Announcement album. Is there two?
No, I thought it was like, wasn't him, he was always stood out. It was like R. Kelly and Public Announcement, right?
I think he was homeless.
Really?
Yeah, I think he was homeless back then.
How are you homeless?
Well, it
and
does make
singing about
sense because
fucking-
that's when you do have to pee on people for heat.
Yeah, that's where it comes
but
from.
the peeing thing came in late. Peeing thing comes in late.
No. Pee never comes in late.
Oh.
You only hear about it late.
Okay.
Pee's been around for a long
Yeah,
time.
you think Chuck Berry was farting in chicks' faces only at the end?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
That's just when they got audio recorded.
He wrote Johnny Be Good and then just pissed all over a girl. He goes, I gotta celebrate this the only way I know how. To whiz.
You heard Chuck Berry farting on the girl, right? And telling her to smell it?
Yeah, well, then he also got the one where he pisses in her mouth and she goes, can I get a kiss? He goes, no, you smell like piss.
Yeah, that's great, but the fart is like, ooh, stinky fart, you like it.
Stinky fart, you like it.
So I'm just prefacing this story with I love R. Kelly.
Yeah.
And so I was a VJ on MTV.
What year were you a VJ?
I'm not good with years. I feel like...
Because I definitely was probably getting high at home watching you.
I hate years. Maybe 06, 07, somewhere in there.
All right.
Somewhere in there. And then, so they say we're going to go do...
Did it still carry the power of like 06, 07 VJ? Did you still feel like...
Okay, look, I was... Yes.
It
Like,
still
I
carried-
definitely got recognized on the street a lot for being a VJ on MTV. And then I was on TRL. They had me hosting, like, co-hosting on TRL, like... I did it, like, probably, like, 6-7 times.
Okay.
And then remember they did the Video Music Awards? I don't know if you probably won't remember, but they had it on TV.
Yeah.
And then they simulcasted the backstage on the internet. And it was like a big deal, like we're broadcasting on the internet.
Yeah.
Right? So there was all the VJs from MTV, and we would be backstage kind of just being like a fly on the wall, like watching people getting ready to go on stage. And we wouldn't do interviews or anything. We were just like kind of observing, and then you could watch that online and then watch the real thing on TV. So
Did you do it like a war correspondent? You're like, I'm Cipher Sounds, pinned down, Britney Spears, raining hits.
They used me a lot because a lot of those VJs, like if they didn't have cue cards, they couldn't do shit.
Yeah, and you had a serious radio background.
Yeah, so I was just, if you look online, there's a clip of I introduced Steve-O from Jackass to Al Gore.
Oh, wow.
And the director's yelling at me in
So
my
you're responsible for that supergroup?
Yeah. And the director's yelling at me like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah.
And then they meet, and it's a big moment. He's like, wow, good shit, man. Good shit.
Really?
So after that, he's like, yo, you're on TRL now. I'm putting you on TRL. As soon as we get back from vacation, you're on TRL.
He goes, this is Al Gore, and this is Jackass. He just rolls himself down a hill. Hi, I'm Al Gore. Global warming is real.
Yeah, dude, you guys gotta recycle, man.
Welcome to Jackass. He just throws himself. This used to be a waterfall. I'm gonna get in a barrel. I'm Al Gore, and this is Niagara Falls. Welcome to Jackass.
I'm Al Gore, and this is Dick Kicks.
I am a huge fan. Yeah, my Dr. Phil is the same as Al Gore. Get over it. I got that speed. All right.
So anyway, we got to go to Chicago to interview R. Kelly. And
dude, now when they tell you that as an R. Kelly fan, are you like, oh, shit.
Lost my shit.
Did you meet him before at Hot 97?
Nope, never met him before.
Okay, so this is a big fucking deal.
Yeah, big deal. Big deal. So we fly to Chicago.
Is it true you bought a vial of his piss on eBay?
I did not buy
He goes like this. Good news is you're interviewing R. Kelly. Bad news is you got to buy a bunch of ponchos. Get on the train. You got to go out there. We did that interview stat.
R. Kelly interviews like a fucking Gallagher show. You gotta wear a tarp. You never know. He's like, oh man, back when I was in Public Announcement. Excuse me, y'all. Back when I was in Public Announcement. Let's see, that was 1991.
Rumor is if you're in the first, it's on my shoes. These are Italian leather.
Oh, sorry. What's that? Oh, I had asparagus. Sorry.
Hey, kid, this is the first time you interviewing R. Kelly? The trick is stay in the back 3 rows. Piss can't get you. You'll get hit with mist, but it's like when a warm sprinkler hits you on a summer day. Who are you? I'm a beat reporter for R&B. I was in the room when Keith's sweat got twisted.
And the chocolate factory is real.
The chocolate factory is 100% a real place. That's my El Dorado.
So they tell you you're going to interview.
Yeah, so it's like me, 2 camera people, like a producer. It's probably like 7 of us.
Okay.
So we get picked up from the airport. We go to his house, suburbs of Chicago, big mansion. We go.
Does a gate open like Jurassic Park?
No, there's someone to meet us at the gate, and we have to sign paperwork, and they take a Polaroid of us.
Jesus.
Like we have to sign like.
Do you think he was watching you on cameras like Sliver? Like where it was all there, where he was like, perfect.
I would assume so.
Check their hair. Is it dry? Perfect. There's nothing more appealing.
He's always wearing the headset microphone.
Yeah, he just checks. Stop the footage.
Check their butt for drugs.
Check their butts for drugs. I want Polaroids of all of them. And make sure their hair is dry. Pissing for me is only fun when I wet the hair. I love the fucking
Check the blonde. Check the blonde.
The blonde.
No, it's gel, sir. That's fine.
Okay, wash it out of them and then dry it.
Fit them all for visors.
Yeah. So you get to his house.
We go in the house. They bring us all through the house. We go into his sports bar. He has a sports bar in the house. I mean, full size sports bar.
Like you could walk in, like watch a game there. Like they have a full kitchen.
Yeah. I don't know if they had a kitchen because they brought us food from somewhere else, but there's a sports bar. There's like all sports memorabilia on the walls. Like, you know, like a classic sports bar looks like. So we're there. We go in there. We're supposed to fly in, I don't know, roughly noonish. Supposed to be on a 7 o'clock flight out.
Yeah.
He makes us wait at least like 9-10 hours.
Really? And he's in the house?
Apparently, we found out that he was getting his hair braided.
Oh, great.
And also went to go play basketball.
That's so great. They go,
while you're at his house.
They go, hey,
while we're in the house.
That's so great that he left while you guys were there. Like you just see his feet in the windows of the sports bar, walk to his car, you see the sneakers. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go catch a game to 21 real quick. Mr. Kelly, they're here. They're in the basement. He goes,
tell them the way I have HORS. I'll be right in.
He goes like this. Are they at the sports bar? Hit him with the wing special. I'll be right back.
No, they brought us wings from like this famous spot. I think it's called Harold's in Chicago. It's
okay.
Famous.
But they knew you were going to get fucked. So they left you there.
Yeah, they left us for a while.
9 hours is insane.
None of us packed for an overnight trip.
Dude, that's so funny.
None of us.
He wanted that. He goes, you ran out of clothes? Funny that you would run out of clothes at such a sensual place.
There was one room, it was literally just white tees and Air Force Ones, white Air Force Ones. That was just shelves.
All the same
of
pair.
White tees, yeah. All just white Air Force Ones and white tees.
Oh man. If you were his friend and you're like, can I sleep over? He's like, I don't have the space. You're like, can I sleep in the Air Force One room?
He's like, nah, man, you might breathe on my Air Force One.
And I went to the bathroom and all the walls are just mirrors.
That's
like,
so great.
Oh, fuck that.
I don't want to pee in this bathroom.
Oh no, because pissing for him isn't relieving himself. It's a fucking water sport.
Oh yeah.
For him, it's like that's how he gets fucking pepped up.
Is it true? I heard when you leave his house, they give everybody a pair of novelty, big oversized sunglasses that have the windshield wipers on them.
If you're gonna sit down with R, you should probably put these on. Yeah. That's 9 hours is so disrespectful.
Yeah.
Like you hear about it like for like SNL auditions where Lorne Michaels will make people wait, but that's like to test you out to see the patience or whatever.
Yeah,
that's
this is for no reason.
That's just him being a dick.
In fairness, your first interview question should have been, "What's up, motherfucker?"
I didn't care. I literally didn't care.
You were like, cool.
Yeah, I was happy to be there. And like it was promoting his album. Like, he didn't give a shit.
What album was it? Was it the one?
Oh, was it promoting his album?
Was it when he was supposed to go on tour with Jay-Z and then that fell apart?
No, it was. I don't know.
Okay.
I think it was after that.
Okay. Because I remember it was like Best of Both Worlds.
I don't know.
The Best of Both Worlds tour.
So anyway, I know. So anyway, he finally comes. I'm not good with years, but I'll tell you what he played for me. So he finally comes and like. He has like a little bit of an attitude, and I just
after being 10 hours late.
Yeah, and I go right up to him and I'm like, "Yo, I I don't care what we get done today.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking fan.
Yeah.
I'm a fan, yo. And I was like, this album, this song. When I used to DJ for Lil' Kim, they used to play this song on repeat, and he definitely like just warmed up to me.
That's awesome.
You know? And then he was like, all right, let's do this.
Yeah, there's nothing to help yourself out with a narcissist than just saying how much you love him. And he goes, and you go, plus, bathroom, all mirrors, dope idea. He goes, right? Can you believe I had to fight to get that put in?
So then he wants to do the interview in his pool room. Yes. The pool room, I swear to you, is a jungle. Like, we go into this room, and it's real, not
Is that it right there?
Is that his house?
Yeah, it says it's R. Kelly's suburban mansion for sale. I mean, that looks like a water park.
Yeah, it's like a jungle in there. Like, it's hot and steamy, and there's like...
There's the noises? Dude, I love that someone has to turn on the ambiance setting pool noises that works at R. Kelly's house. He goes, hey, I don't mean to trip, y'all, but I went for a dip this morning, and y'all got some AM news playing in the jungle. Can we switch it back to calls and growls?
I'm a little shaky, guys. I just lost one of my security guards to a rattler in this.
He goes, yo, I thought it would be dope if we actually got a pack of lions for the pool, but it turns out them motherfuckers don't eat wings. They eat my security guards.
They don't like wings.
They don't like delicious barbecue wings.
They like. However, they do eat Lamar. Lamar was a good man,
and he was strong.
I wrote the song about him. Lamar.
I wake up and he's gone.
So was this around Trapped in the Closet? Was this around the same?
I don't know.
Trapped in the Closet time?
I don't know. I know the album he had. It was the album that he played for me that I fucking love, but it didn't do well.
Okay, so he warms up to you right when you start knowing what the deep cuts.
Yeah,
and he kind of lights up.
Like deep cut.
Yeah, B-sides where he's like, oh, this guy fucking knows my stuff.
Yeah, and he definitely. So then after we do the interview, and our MTV interviews are short. It's not like it's lengthy, hour-long, in-depth. Like
you're not doing
breaks.
60 minutes.
Yeah. So then, so we about to leave. Everybody's tired, and he's like, hey, man, you want to see the studio? I was like, yes, I want to see the studio. We go downstairs in his basement. Yo, no, I'm not shitting you. It's like up here. Like, there's just like 9-10 studio rooms in the basement.
So he's got a full-on fucking and then major recording studio.
Yeah, it's amazing.
5 for singing, 5 for peeing.
He goes, this is the dry studio, this is the wet studio. That's the dry studio, that's the wet studio. He goes, you can go doo-doo in that one.
That's a doo-doo studio.
That's the doo-doo studio. That got a drain in the middle of the floor, it all washes down.
That's doo-doo studio.
You know when they wash you in jail, it's like that room. But it goes into that. I mean, he's got a fire hydrant. It's amazing. That pool room is hilarious. You didn't do the interview in the pool room, did you?
Yeah, in the pool room.
So were you sweating while you're interviewing him?
Yes, it's like
literally the jungle.
Super, like,
did you feel like you were
like a jungle? Yes.
Did you feel like you were interviewing a third world dictator? He's like, I bring you here to show you all of the things I do at this house.
This is his house.
You're like James McAvoy in The Last King of Scotland.
Yeah. So you go in there and you just have some. Did it become a point where the humidity was ruining the interview?
No, it was fast. It was, we were only in there 10 minutes. We did like 3-4 breaks with him.
And that was it.
It was like a minute,
for
2 minutes
hours.
each. Yeah, we waited for 10 hours.
Jeez,
that's fucking crazy. You glazed over some. You said before you were Lil' Kim's DJ, like on tour.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How
like
was that?
First, oh, amazing.
Favorite female rapper of all time, Lil' Kim.
Yours?
Mine. Yeah.
Yeah. Mine
absolutely.
Too. She I was her DJ before her first album came out. Like right when she was starting to promote that. So I guess 97, 96.
Notorious K.I.M.?
Fuck.
Was
96,
that
97, yeah. No,
the first one, Hardcore.
Yeah, Hardcore. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you're on tour with all of them, Junior Mafia?
Yeah, well, on the road, so Little C's was like her hype man and like special guest. Then this kid named Trife, who changed his name to Blake C, and then Nino Brown.
Wow.
So like we were on the road like before she even had an album out. So when we were performing, she would just do Get Money remix. Then she had like a couple R&B features, and like you know, they would play Biggie songs in the middle, and Little C's would do something. They would do Players Anthem, that was a Junior Mafia song.
Yeah.
And we were just going out, like just doing spot dates, and then watching progress into the album. Then the album came out, and then we just started going everywhere, because no matter what, everyone wanted to see Little Kim back then.
You were with her on her headline tour.
Yeah, like it was never like a tour. Like I never went on a tour bus with her. It was always just like mostly like Thursday through Sunday or Wednesday through Sunday, and just fly in and out of towns. But the thing is, like, we'd be in the shit swamps of Louisiana and Mississippi, because it didn't matter if you liked like New York hip hop. Everyone loved Little Kim.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'd be in these places, and they wouldn't play any Biggie records or New York records, but they all played Little Kim records. And she was, like, throwing that twat around, baby.
Yeah.
Just twat slinging.
I like to you ever see her naked in person?
Yes.
Yes.
But back then, she was, like, little, like...
Oh, it doesn't matter. I love
I mean,
it.
like, her changing, like I'd be in her room, and she'd just be changing and shit, like...
I'm tired. But look what happened to her, man. What did she do to herself?
I don't know. I feel so bad for her.
Is that just that's a mental thing, huh?
Yeah, she definitely had, like, little issues.
I mean,
she was so nice to me, yo. She was the best.
But I'm telling you, when she was
so hot,
when she was gorgeous, she was the most gorgeous. I loved Little Kim. Damn. When I saw her come out on that VH1, the Hip Hop Honors, man, it just bummed me right out. And she did terrible, by the way. She's like forgetting the words, and she can't dance anymore, and she's super heavy.
But that's kind of the thing, man. When you start chasing that fame, that's when you start cutting your face up and fucking forgetting what got you there.
I don't know. I don't know her like that, like well, like that, like her mental issues. But it was always sad. Like she would always like talk to me on the side, like, because I was like an underground hip hop DJ. I was just happy to have a job.
Yeah.
You know, I was getting $300 a week.
Did she ever come to you and go, "Yo, Cipher, I'm thinking about taking my face off,
and I'm gonna put it with a cat's face on.
I'm gonna put a cat face
on."
No, never.
That's gonna be my whole. Yeah, that's gotta be fucking nuts. Because I mean, that's a legendary album.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was
Used
fun.
to be scared of the dicks. Now I throw lips to the shit.
Want to rumble with the bee, huh?
Yeah.
So
I was with her when so we landed in Virginia.
Yeah.
Biggie calls. So everybody lived in Biggie's house. So I used to be in Biggie's house all the time, but he was never there.
Where did he live?
In Teaneck, New Jersey.
Okay.
Right behind the Marriott. And I was in his house all the time waiting to, like...
That's why he has that line right behind the Marriott?
Yeah.
It'd be lucky if we find this spot next to your sister. Oh, wow.
So I would be over at their house, and we would leave for the airport. We'd land in Virginia. Biggie calls C's, and is like, "Yo, I'm in L.A. Come out here." He's like, "I'm finishing the album." And he's like, "Yo, I'm on..." He's like, he used to get money with Little Kim on piano. So he's like, "I'm with Kim." He's like, "I don't give a fuck. I'm sending you a ticket. Get on a plane, come to L.A.
Yeah.
So he left us.
And Cease was Biggie's cousin.
No, just friend? Best friend, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he
they're
leaves
all
us.
Cousins. So
yeah, they're all cousins. 2 weeks later, in L.A., that's when Biggie was killed.
Holy shit.
So, like, I was there when, like, C's got the call. He had to go to L.A.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's
And it's
crazy.
crazy that he lived in that, like, it's like the Feld Mansion, but the Biggie Mansion. He's like, "Oh, yo, I got all my angels.
No, but
all
it was
my angels living in the same house. I put them up at the Marriott. You know what I be saying? I be looking for the Marriott boys."
I think you're gonna give us an exclusive. I think you're gonna give us an exclusive where you were like, I was there when Biggie called Little C's. He was like, "We gotta set up Tupac. Get that motherfucking shot to Pennsylvania."
Hey, Cease, yo, this couch be mad comfortable. I'll be falling asleep in it. I'll be waking up. It's like my man Puff say, you know, Cease, you gotta get out here. Yo, I love the Marriott. Go give me that continental breakfast. Bring it to the crib.
They got make your own waffles. Say word.
Yo, I bought the house by the Marriott because they're waffle stations. They're waffle stations.
My morning exercise is walk over to the continental breakfast. Yo, son, they got Lucky Charms in a little thing where you just turn a little hand on the Lucky Charms come out.
Yo, if my man Ron give you any problems, he's the day manager. You just gotta talk to the night manager. He'll be giving you the coupons for all the waffles.
It's like my man Puff say, stack your carbs in the morning and then try to do proteins and fats at night.
Yo, you know Puffy be a pancake guy, But you know me, I'm best star. I'll be about them waffles. I love waffles. That's me trapping them syrups. Yeah. Dude, that's insane.
Call me a Renaissance man, but I always been about a good omelet.
I got 17 people staying at my house. Yo, I got it modeled after a shoe. Like the little old lady that lived in a shoe. Oh, baby.
Where's my house? It's the big shoe behind the Marriott.
Yo, I'll be staying in that big Timbo behind the Marriott.
His house is a big floppy top Timberland.
How many rooms was in the house?
I don't know. It was probably like a 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom.
Okay. So it was just
a
like
townhouse.
Oh,
like a townhouse. Again, one of them complexes.
Yeah. That's
Really?
fucking
So
crazy.
It is funny. That's why my favorite man still. We always talk about Red Man's cribs.
Yeah.
Red Man's Cribs is the best.
That was the best when he was like the doorbell. You have to like touch wires.
I love that he made him wait. So we had Redman on the show, and he said that he made cribs. They came to his house early.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Nah, y'all gonna film. I'm going back to bed." And he went upstairs, but it wasn't like a 9 or 10 hour thing. He caught 2 more hours of sleep and came back. And was like, "All right, where do we start?"
He said it was all real. His boy was still sleeping downstairs. He just filmed through.
I believe
him.
it.
Yeah.
I believe it.
And then
he gives him a comic book.
I love it. He goes, "This is where I'll be making all the records and shit." There's just fucking records just loose on the house. But yeah, it's crazy, like historically, you being at Hot 97 for 16 years and that kind of thing, but then to be with Kim and Cease
it's crazy.
2 weeks before Biggie gets killed.
Yeah.
I mean,
For a long
arguably.
time. I mean, I've seen.
Coincidence?
We'll set it right here. Bonfire exclusive. Cipher Sounds killed.
No, don't even say that.
Don't even say it. Don't put that out on the airway.
Here with the murderer of Biggie Smalls.
No, don't even play like that.
Cipher Sounds, a danger to your ears.
Cypher, I thought you was my boy.
At 2 Cipher.
At 2 Cypher.
Could be like when Caesar got killed by Brutus. Oh, dude. Fucking Cipher, you got to come back.
Please.
As soon as possible.
Cipher
'cause that was-
Sounds.
we got to have you in for a whole show. Because
Come on, I thought this was the whole show. Why you got me coming here all late and shit?
we had to promo our fucking shit for later in the week. And
Your
we had-
shit's all sold out. Your shit's always sold out.
You're sold out.
You're a sellout.
Hey.
You are sold out.
Hey, that
You're
hurts.
sold out for your birthday brunch at the Comedy Cellar. We think it's sold out, but in case it's not,
At Cipher Sounds on Twitter.
Yes.
At Cipher Sounds on Instagram. Go check it.
CIPHA.
Sounds.
Cipher.
Fucking great comic, great dude, great DJ. Go check them all out.
Absolutely. And guys, it's this week, Moon Tower. Make sure you get out there. I have a headline show. Dan's working with Ali Wong.
I'll be opening for Ali Wong Thursday.
You know her?
Yeah.
You know her well?
Yeah.
Can you ask her for tickets to the show in New York?
Yeah,
My
she's
wife
got
really
6
wants to go.
shows. Yeah, I'll ask her.
My wife is,
Yeah.
Asian.
No.
So,
You know.
She's like, hey, did you watch Ali Wong's special? I'm like,
It's great.
Yeah, relax. I
Baby
watched
Cobra.
it.
Yeah.
Hold down. But we're both doing Comedy Jam out there.
Yeah, we're
Comedy
doing Best in New
Jam.
York.
Best in New York. We're doing. I got a whole bunch of shit. Legion of Skanks is doing a live show out there, so make sure you come check that out. Moon Tower Comedy Festival, and our show is going to be, of course, live Bonfire at Antone's on Friday, April 21st, 7 p.m.
We'll
so
be
make
back.
sure you come check that out.
And we'll do the plugs on Wednesday. We need to get out of here.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
Let's get the fuck out
I
of
don't
here.
give a fuck. Let's get the fuck out of here.
At the Bonfire, SXM, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Again, thanks, Cipher.
R. Kelly, I love you.
We love you, R. Kelly.
We all love you, R. Kelly.
I want to go swim in your jungle pool.